What is going on, my squad? Yo, Ten Toes family, guys. Look, don't cook me in the comment section, alright? Your boy missed the Sunday sessions yesterday, and I apologize. Look, there was a lot of stuff that went on, and there's no excuses, but hey, we're here right now. Yo, we got the Monday Madness. Now, this isn't gonna be like a new series or anything. I just forgot to put out the Sunday sessions yesterday, so yo, happy Monday, everybody. We're doing topics today, but how's everybody's Monday going? Or shit, how was your week at that? You know what I mean? But yo, your boy, I've been getting a little bit more rest, so I'm feeling a little bit better, but my body could still catch up on some sleep. Yo, this chronic sleep paralysis is no joke, guys. Because I'll make a video explaining like the symptoms of it or how it is, but basically I my body lands itself in sleep paralysis probably like 12 times a week. You know what I mean? So, and it's crazy because I can literally wake up from a sleep paralysis and fall back into a sleep paralysis. So it's scary. So a lot of that messes with my sleep, guys. And it's something that I developed over time, and I think it had to do with substance abuse because I didn't have this maybe like 4 years ago, you know. But I guess I wanted to come on the come on the video. Nah, it's fucking wild. I guess I wanted to, talk about I guess AI or the dead internet theory. So today I wanted to talk about the dead internet theory, guys, and what that basically means is here. I'll put like a little example right here, like the definition of what the dead internet theory is, but I can only really give you an example. So, long story short, all the accounts, comments, your likes, this and that, the third, it's all bots. They're all, accounts they're basically not real. And they're engaging with, creators, they're engaging with followers, and what's crazy as shit, guys? Bots can rage bait. There could be someone that's in your comments talking trash, making you upset, and it's just a bot and you're wasting your time getting mad, frustrated, letting them live rent free, and it's just a computer. So this has a lot to tie in with the dead internet theory, right? And so this is something that was brought to, whoever was paying attention. It was brought to their attention, like I want to say about 4 years ago. That's when people started like really, really taking in the dead internet theory, right? And I was scrolling the other day, right? And I had mentioned this on my previous video if you guys, were tuning in, but it's kind of creepy, you know what I mean? And it's kind of sad because we got basically manipulated and brainwashed. So I was scrolling the other day, right? And well, not the other day, obviously, it was probably like, a few days ago. I should have been a little bit more specific, but I was scrolling a few days ago and I was watching YouTube shorts, right? And I'm scrolling and scrolling, and I don't know what I clicked, but I ended up on the live section, right? And so your boy's just scrolling on the live section, and I saw someone that had some engagement, and I don't really remember what they were doing in the video, but I was like, a little curious about, oh shit, they're getting some engagement. Let's see what they're doing, right? And so I'm watching their engagement. People are hella liking and commenting, and then I see some account, right? It's called 999 foot. And I don't know if you have like you as the, person watching the video, I don't know if you've experienced this bot, but so long story short, this bot was commenting on this person's video, right? Asking them normal people questions like they were putting like two hockey teams, like which one would you prefer? Or they were like, what part of so and so do you live at, and this and this and that and the third dot dot dot, right? And the person is responding, they're, you know, making small content or small content, small talk with the person, right? And so I was like, all right, cool. And it was just the name that grabbed my attention because 999 foot. The fuck does that even mean, right? So, and people have some weird ass fucking online names, don't get me wrong. But yo, 999 foot is just something different. So, I was like, all right, that's a little weird, but people have weird accounts, this and that. So I keep scrolling, right? And I only scrolled 3 videos, literally, guys, 3 videos. And someone else was on live, and I can say where this person's from because, I had a little bit of engagement with them, but I'm not gonna like say their account or anything due to like, their privacy. But they're from Ohio, right? And so they only had like maybe 5 people on the live, including myself. They're having engagement. People are asking him, just some regular ass questions, this and that and the third, dot, dot, dot. And then I see 999 foot comment, guys. And what's crazy about this is, okay, so it sparked my attention a little bit because I was like, oh shit, this is the same person that was just commenting on the other person's video, right? But the other person's like nowhere even near. Okay, so that actually doesn't check out because online you could be anywhere, you get me, and have the same engagement if someone's following you for where you're at, and if they're following me from where I'm at, you get me, and they're both engaging with us. But so I noticed that this bot was engaging with the creator, right? And the creator was on his live answering these questions as well, making small talk with the bot. And I was like, this doesn't seem right. So I went ahead and scrolled up to the video that I was previously at, right? And yo, check this shit out. Tell me why the fuck the 999 foot person, right, was commenting on that person's video simultaneously as they were commenting on the person that I was watching after I had done scrolled. Tell me, right? That is not a real person. And this is just speculation and theory, right? It's just for entertainment purposes only. Can't miss that out of context. But the 999 foot was commenting at the same time, simultaneously, as they were talking to the person on the third short on the third live that I was scrolled up to, right? And I was going in between their lives, and the bot was commenting, and they're both just talking to the bot like a real person, right? And I'm like, damn, it got to the point where it was so indistinguishable almost to where we're getting tricked, guys. And what's scary about it is the dude thought he had a real engagement with a real person. Probably raised his dopamine levels like, oh shit, I'm getting some engagement. And it's a fucking bot. Now, check this shit out, right? It had me thinking that, yo, Tento's family, I love you. You guys this is the best community on YouTube. But it made me think about how real my engagement is and how real my comments are. I have a few regulars, a few regular fans that comment, subscribers that comment and they stay engaged. But what if they're bots? And my ass has my dopamine levels, going a little up because I think I'm getting engagement. And then it made me question everything, right? It's kind of a crazy situation, and I don't doubt that there aren't real people on YouTube. Of course there's real people on YouTube. I might or might not be real, who knows? Woo. You know what I mean? But the bots got to the point where, guys, we think we're talking to real people. We're staying engaged with real people. We're probably telling our life stories to real people, but they're just bots, is what I'm saying. You get me? We're telling our life stories to bots. We're engaging with bots. We think we're talking to real people, and they're just bots. Our dopamine levels are rising because of bots. People are getting rage baited and angry because of bots. You see where this is the problem? And I get it. If you don't have the mental capacity to take a little bit of, being cooked or a little bit of heat on YouTube, then you shouldn't be on YouTube or the internet in general, guys. It's not for people that are sensitive, you know? And there are some sensitive people on the internet, and they do got some good attraction, you know what I mean? But it's not for everybody. The internet's not for everybody, guys. That's just what it is. If you don't have the mental capacity to, analyze a situation like this of what could and couldn't be, then the internet's not for you, guys. Y'all think you're talking to someone real, sharing some deep, sensitive information, maybe. Maybe you got a message. maybe, you're like, oh, I found a new friend, they're cool, let's share some stories. But the bot's only going to share what you're giving out in terms of telling you what you want to hear. That's what it is, guys. There's no real engagement right now. And okay, so that's biased because there is real engagement, but then there's no real engagement. So it's a big old loop of what the fuck, right? But I thought this was kind of a cool topic and a serious topic. And yo, for entertainment purposes only, guys, remember, Tento's family, what are y'all smoking on today? Shit, your boy got some Helly Jelly and I got some Gastro Pop. And your boy got a mini unicorn. So we've been loaded. We've been staying loaded. Your boy's giving you some game. Your boy, the fuck? Your boy, Dumbabalo, smoke paper bumbacut. Shit. Damn, I hate when I be talking fast and then I just say some word that just pronunciated all wild as shit. Guys, I'm gonna be doing a let's play, right? And also I'm gonna be doing be covering on discussions because your boy has story time on one of the worst roommates I've ever had in my fucking life. Disgusting. And I'm not even kidding when I'm telling you that this gentleman's teeth fell right out of his mouth in front of me and my other boy because all he ate was sweets and no real food. But that's going to be for the next time. And yeah, guys, just be mindful of what you're saying on the internet, and be mindful of what you're putting out there on the internet because when you think you're talking to someone real, it could be a bot and you don't know who's behind that bot. You don't know what corporation is behind that bot. You don't know, you know what I mean? You don't know if it's the feds, you don't know this and that and the third, and you're just telling them your story. Or, it could be just in a bot from the algorithm that doesn't have a person behind it and it's just feeding off of what you're telling it. But yo, this is crazy work, guys, and this was just a serious topic, yeah, like I was saying. And I hope you guys tune in. Yo, like and subscribe the family, guys. And check out the TikTok. The TikTok is blowing the fuck up. I don't even know. Guys, just keep posting. Just keep posting. Find something that people can grab some value from, but make it entertaining as well. And you guys will get somewhere. My analytics are going wild, guys. Okay, so YouTube's analytics are not as big as my TikTok's analytics. But on my TikTok's analytics, I'll be posting the recent analytics right here, right? And then I'll be posting the recent analytics to my YouTube right here. But if you guys can see my YouTube, it has, I believe total has 127,000 views, right? And then my TikTok has half a million or more than half a million views. I just want to say thank you guys. And, this dream is becoming possible. And I wouldn't know where to be without you guys. You know what I mean? I mean, obviously, I'd still be posting content and doing the things that I like, but I'm just glad that you guys are gravitating, more towards the Tentoes family and the Tentoes entertainment. And this TV is crazy. This TV's crazy. Your boy's ridiculous, let me tell you. But yeah, on to the next one, Tentoes family, and much love. Later.